Hey there, superstars. Welcome to Soulfully Illumined and your June predictions reading. So let's start off with the intro, like the general overview of June. You know, when I felt into June, it felt like this blossoming. And it's been interesting. I pulled some cards and it was kind of hard to put them all in here, but I will show them to you one by one. It was like this blossoming. It's like we're coming out of some gunk, of the old, of, the stuff that we've been clearing, that we've been purifying, especially here with the cleansing and storms, a lot of water happening that we've been moving through, and a lot of old that we've been moving through. And so all of these changes that's been happening internally, as well as changes that's been around us externally, I feel like is coming to this culmination through June and prepping us into that Lion's Gate portal, okay, that 8-8 gateway. When I felt into the energies, it was like this blossoming. And like I said before, but the blossoming is like, it's really interesting because from a micro level, from an individual level, I'm seeing as a collective, as an individual, it's like we're stretching out, we're expanding, we're opening up to a greater degree. Okay, because we spent so much time clarifying and releasing the old, we're now able to stretch out a little bit more. And what do I mean by that? I mean, it could be in your physical reality where you're able to open yourself up to greater opportunities. It could be feeling better in your body. It could be just being more of your authentic self in the world and feeling good about it. So it can happen in different ways, but regardless, the theme is with the flower, it's like this blossoming that's happening. And then we have the bee, because in the image I got were like these flowers opening up and this bee just kind of going from flower to flower. And I'm not quite sure what it symbolizes, but what I got was two things. Number one, sweet results. It's one of the cards in the Animal Spirit Oracle deck about opportunities and rewards and the sweetness being shown to us this month. But also from a collective level, this change that's happening. And so I feel like there's a lot of shifting happening, which is taking me into the collective energy. And the collective being, there's some shuffling around that's happening very subtly, and it'll get larger and larger because there's this, I think it's been actually, now that I think about it, I think this has been what we've been doing, but it's becoming more and more apparent. But it's going to be more and more shuffling happening around us. And as we're individually blossoming on a collective level, there may be some headbutting. Because when you change the dance, not everyone likes the dance. And I feel like in some ways, people or you or everybody is going to have to just be flexible or maintain their own independence. Does that make sense? Because it's kind of like we're stretching out, and where someone was right here, maybe you're going a little bit more into their space, maybe not, and if you are, it's like, how are they going to respond? Okay, because then the bottom of the deck was building atoms, moving towards something, but all of these kind of being atoms and you being one and you opening your field up more. But how is the other person, how is that other atom going to respond? Well, it's either going to push back or it's going to go in a different direction, right? So I feel like, yes, and it comes down to comfort this month. What's comfortable? What's peaceful for you? What brings you stability and peace of mind? and heart. You are creating anew. We all are this month. And a lot of us have been doing this for a while now, and we'll start to see clear manifestations of that. But this is really about rebuilding your hearth and your home. With the speaking your mind voice right underneath that, speaking your mind, speaking your word voice. It's going to be an interesting time this month, a month of allowing or being more expressive and being more authentic, and the world responding to it. So however which way, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that compassion and kindness is always key. But it's going to be an interesting month of shifting and changing as we navigate the new. Really, that's what it comes down to. So let's get into it. Let's get into the pick a card aspect of this, or pick a stone or crystal aspect of this reading. We have 3 piles. We have pile 1 here with the aquamarine, the aquamarine crystal. We have pile 2 with the tiger's eye, and then we have pile 3 with the sodalite crystal. So go ahead and tap into these piles, and you can even scroll down to the numbers below and see which one feels good to you, and click on that pile, and I will see you at your pile, and we shall continue. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your June predictions reading. Let's get into it. Before we get started, let me just say, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is your reality. You decide, you choose what you want and what you don't want. Okay. This is for fun, and this is to give you some insight possibly and some inspiration. Who knows? Let's get into it though. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you, what wants to come through for this June predictions reading. So you got the aquamarine. We're going to pull this dream card last. So I'm going to put it aside and start your reading with major themes. Major themes. All right, so for pile 1 collective spirit for June, for the month of June, what are the major themes for them? For pile 1 viewers and collective, please. What's the major theme? What's the major theme? A little sticky, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we got 1. We got base chakra. We got, oh, interesting, divine consciousness, the crown chakra. We're not pulling those, are we? We're pulling this one. And then we have gut instincts, dreams, bottom of your deck. All right. All right, major themes for you. I don't even know if this is a word. Like, I feel like one of the major themes for you is grounding. This month, or for the month of June, pile 1, major grounding for you. And I feel like fire is going to be a key for you, a key element for you. I'm not sure how, we'll see, but there's something like there's a lot of energy coming in for you this month. And so one of the major themes is grounding that energy. Okay, I don't know if you're like very sensitive or you're really intuitive or empathic, but I just feel like there's a lot of energy coming through. So the major theme for you is grounding. Yeah, because there's an elevation that's happening for you that's requiring you to ground. Because if you don't, I feel like you're gonna just kind of be up in the ethers somewhere, ethers or in the mind or air element. Okay, something like that. So grounding is important for you this month, major theme. Another theme for you here is, before I pop into that, is there anything else? No. Well, maybe we'll come back to it. But the second one is trust. That's what I'm hearing. Trust your intuition. You know what's really interesting is that these 2 cards are connected. Because it's like when you're grounded, you're more able to trust your intuition and trust yourself. Because I just feel like you're such a powerhouse. You're so connected. You're tapped in. But when you're not grounded, it's almost like you go into your mind or you go into a fear space, or you're just overstimulated somehow. And it's almost like this month, they're just trying to tweak you a little bit. Like the energies are trying to tweak you a little bit, because there's more that wants to come in for you that's helping you to create. So major theme is trusting your intuition and grounding, okay? With the gut instincts, there's something unfolding for you this month. Pile 1. And this is the ability for you to really move forward in your life, in your reality, in a way that really just empowers you. Because it's like you've had certain visions or dreams or even messages about what is to transpire, what it is that's coming for you, or what it is you want to do. But it's like maybe there's been so much that's been happening around you. I don't know, but I can tell you this, that this is a month where that charge, that passion, that, what's another word? Like chi, the fire is going to start to build. But it's going to require you to ground. There's a lot of insight coming in for you as well this month. Pile 1. A lot of insight. And you're going to be directed in specific ways. And so trust that intuition and trust yourself this month. Major themes: grounding, trusting your intuition, and your gut instincts. It's like up high with the crown, in the middle with the solar plexus, and then you got the root right at the base. Greater alignment between those 3 chakras, okay? And there's something about with the crown being in the center, like that's wants to funnel down into like different aspects of you, right? But in order to funnel down, it needs the pathway to be cleared and grounded. Otherwise it gets stuck up in the head, it gets stuck in the brain, and that's where you get like headaches, you get like overthinking, you feel like your head's gonna explode sometimes. I know it does with me anyway. You may get into fear mode. And so it's like that gut instinct is so key for you, because you're divinely guided this month in going in different directions, and you'll find there's something about going in different directions this month. And that's why they're saying trust in divine detours, because that's what I'm hearing, trust in divine detours. The reason being is because as you navigate these different pathways in life, like going down a different street or, parking at a different parking spot, that actually shifts the pathways in your body. I never thought about it that way. That's so interesting. Thank you for that. It shifts not only the pathways in the brain, but there's something about the pathways of the body, the energetic pathways of the body. It'll open up certain areas within your body as you're navigating. So if you feel like, I should go in this direction, why do I want to go there? Or why is life taking me in this direction? It's to open up an aspect of you that's been either blocked or hasn't been used in a while, etc., etc. But it's important for you in some sense in your rebuilding. Sorry, you don't even know where I'm pointing. I'm pointing to this one, bottom of the deck for the collective. If you haven't seen the intro, I talk a little bit about the collective energies there. We're building a new home for ourselves. And that's what you're doing this month. And you're allowing yourself to blossom and be guided in order to do so. Okay? So where am I going? I'm going here. All right, so for pile one, so now we're going to go into how is this month impacting. I feel like I kind of covered it, but we're going to go over it again. So we're going to go over how is this impact, how is their mind being impacted for the month of June? What's going on in their mind? We're going to pull one card. What's going on in their mind for the month of June for pile one? Thank you. What's going on in their emotions for the month of June for pile one collective? Thank you. And what's going on in their physical body for the month? Oh, we're going to take this bottom one. Done. Bottom of the deck, we got truth. What was the first one? Mind. We got talent. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so pile one, there's a couple things coming through. Your talents, your hobbies, things like that, things that really bring you passion are going to help ground you this month. Okay? And you're going to feel surge. There's some sort of surge that's coming in to help bring forth your gifts or help you feel inspired to create something. And that's important because that simmers down the mind and helps you get back into that heart space. It's really interesting because the way that they're showing me for you, pile one, it's like you're being directed this month. So if your mind is like, what the hell? What's going on this month? This is so weird. They're like, go with it. Because what's happening right now for you, there's like I'm looking at the dream card and I'm seeing the phases of the moon. These are like phases happening for you to just fully open up, to allow you to open up more. So I feel like mentally, there's some talents that want to be expressed this month. There's something that wants to be shown off this month, pile one. And it's going to help activate certain aspects of your soul. That's what I'm hearing. And in turn, create some sort of metamorphosis. And this could be coming from the mind. It could be a metamorphosis of the mind, of the body, of the career path. I don't know. But that's kind of what they're saying here with the mind. It's like there's something that's opening up in the way you're expressing yourself in the world. And it feels very freeing, pile one. It feels very freeing. I'm hearing liberation. So you may feel a relief through the mind or in the mind this month. But regardless, you're being asked, I don't know, I just feel like you're being drawn or asked to go towards those things that just bring you joy and passion, okay? Because that's where you're being led. Now, what was the next one? It was emotions. Emotions, oh, I love that. Look at that. Finding. So as far as emotionally for the month of June, it says here finding. I love it. I see the connection here between the finding and the gut instincts. A lot of yellow coming through, even with the base chakra, which to me is representing empowerment. And I feel like because I'm seeing the purple here through here emotionally, I feel like spirit really has your back this month, pile one. And you're going to be showered with a lot of beauty, grace, joy this month. It's about the simplicities is what I'm hearing. And finding the joy, you're going to be finding the joy in the simple things in life. And if that's unknown to you, you're going to be opening your eyes to that, the simple things of life. And I feel like by doing so, it's creating a greater channel. I don't know, there's something about the channeling of energy coming through for you. Now, also with the emotions, there's a heightening of emotions happening this month. That's what it feels like with this card. And, you know, we're still balancing, right? The extremes, in general on a collective level. And for you this month, I feel like you're going to feel the joy, but the things that are still in your field that are a little, I don't know, that are a bit cluttery, or, you know, those sticky emotions that still may be residing in your body or within you, that's going to be heightened as well. And so it's just coming up for you to know, to see, and to let it go. And it has something to do with blockage through the heart chakra. And that it's been preventing, something about preventing you from really feeling the emotions, feeling free. I don't know, there's some triggering that may be coming up with that. Okay, so from a physical standpoint for the month of June, I love that. New beginnings. New beginnings. Okay, this is coming through. So for you, Pal 1, I feel like there may be moments where you feel a little constricted. Meaning you feel a little constricted, like you're going through, like you're ready to kind of birth out of a canal. And you know, when you're going through a canal, if you've never gone through, if you've ever, well, we all have, right? We were all birthed, but we feel really tense and tight as we're squeezing through. So some of you may be feeling a bit of tension through the body because there's a lot that's happening. There's a lot that's coming through you, and you're being asked to go with the flow. It's kind of like a cat. If you've ever seen a cat, like they go in their own, they're so wiggly and flexible. They can just kind of like mold around things super easily. That's a word of advice for you. And I feel like with that advice, it's not just your physical body and flexibility. I feel like that's your physical world as well. Because sometimes we gotta go through the constriction in order to expand. And so you may be experiencing some constriction before the opening happens. But it's kind of an interesting way to start, right? With this new beginning, it's like, ta-da! And as you're just, you know, in this space of constriction, and I'm not saying the whole month of June is going to be in a state of constriction for you, Pal 1, but I'm feeling like you're going to see the doorway. You're going to see an opening to the other side. So this could be like an opportunity coming through. This could be like that idea or method that would really help you with some like body pains or tension that's been chronic in your body. It could come forth in several different ways. But I do feel like this is a new beginning and a new start, a more lightness coming into your life, okay, and your physical reality. And before I continue, I just want to say, your physical vessel is it's related to your physical reality. Meaning that if you feel constricted in your body, odds are you feel constricted in your physical life. If you have tension in your head, odds are you're a big thinker. Too much energy in the mind. So just know this as you navigate this month, okay? Because it does feel like it's more of an active month for you. But this month, especially with the Truth card being here as the bottom of the deck, will be reflecting back at you a new beginning, a new you, a new way of seeing your reality and doing your reality. I don't know, it just feels like you're going to be seeing yourself and your world a little differently this month. So keep those eyes open. Yeah, because it's like there's something being set up for you. It's like in the background. It's like spirit's quiet in the background and they're slowly putting the stuff together. So when you walk through the door, it's like, surprise, it's all here. You know, it's that kind of feeling that I'm getting here. Okay, so let's move this up a little more here. And now we're going to get into, what are we going to get into? We're going to get into your world, into your life. So we're going to start with career. So for Pile 1 Collective, what do we need to know about their career this month? Pile 1 Collective for June. Start again. For the month of June. Pile 1, what do we need to know about their career? Thank you. Base chakra, again. We got the 5. We got the 5. Oh, 5 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so we have the base chakra, we have win or lose, and then we have, which is the 5 of Swords. And then we have share the love, which is the 3 of Cups in reverse. Career-wise, Pile 1, and please just take this if it resonates. This is going to be a time for you to really trust yourself and trust your heart. With the win or lose card here, it's just very solid for me. It just feels like it's time for you to use the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained through your experience in your world. You've learned so much about relationships, about what works for you and what doesn't. And moving into this month, when it comes to how you express yourself in the world, but specifically career, this month things are going to shift. And it may not physically shift in your reality, but it'll shift in your mind and your intentions. Because your intentions this month will become more bold. In a sense of maybe before you said, okay, well, I'm ready to leave this job. I want to do something better. Now this month, I feel like it's more definitive. It's like my intention this month is to release this old job and connect with 5 people that's going to take me to my next best step. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that's shifting for you. It's like the intention is stronger. And I feel like because your energy is more centered this month, especially with like the 2 base chakras there, you're more in the world this month and you're moving forward. With the share the love in reverse, like I said before, it's like you may be an empath or sensitive because now you're turning the wheel and you're really this month focusing on what you need and expressing that clearly, regardless of the outcome. Because I feel like for you, when you're in the base chakra, when you are grounded, you will have the win. Even if mentally you don't get what you want, you are in the win. Because being in the present, speaking your truth this month, what feels right for you, being in your own independence and integrity and doing what feels right for you is going to be the win and will take you to greater heights. Okay? Oh my God, I'm already on 22 minutes. Okay, so that is career. Let's get into relationships of all sorts for Pile 1 Collective for June. We have love in reverse, which is the Lover's card. Oh, okay. We have Master, One more card, please. One more card, please. Relationships, please, for pile 1. Thank you. And then we have lead. See, like, I feel like you're taking the reins of your life this month. But here with the refusing to see, be careful with the stubbornness. Because I know it's like this, how can I take my reins without being like on it and being stubborn about it? Like I mentioned with the cat, it's about the flexibility for you. It's finding that balance between, you know, the exerting your will and allowing your will. It's the balance, and where is your balance? Okay, what closes your heart and what keeps it open? That is the key question for you, because there's an aspect when it comes to your relationships. What I'm seeing here is there's an aspect of your relationships that you're not seeing this month, but you will be seeing. It's coming forth this month for you to see. Okay, and it's an aspect that you haven't wanted to see because you've been guarding your heart, or there's some sort of blockage, there's some sort of fear regarding this element. I don't know what it is, but it's something, for some of you it's ancestral. Okay, so it's been something that a learned behavior or something that's been passed on through generations that you're clearing for them and clearing for yourself. Some of you, it descends from childhood. Regardless, this month, there's something that you've been refusing to see when it comes to relationships and you guarding and protecting your heart that will be coming up for you to see. And to gain that wisdom and utilize it to move forward with. Really, really powerful for you this month. Like the way that I'm feeling it, I don't know if I'm emphasizing it well, but it feels really good. Like it feels very empowering. Even with the 4-2, that's a 6 and a 6. It's like you're shifting your approach to relationships. Okay, so we're gonna do personal and spiritual. So for pile 1 collective for the month of June, what is happening? Oh, okay, see, you're moving on in reverse. Hold on here. What else? We're gonna do that again. Pile 1. I want to do that again. Let me just make sure it's fully shuffled. Pile 1, I am feeling so light right now and ungrounded, and I don't know why. So I don't know if that's you and your energy this month or just me right now. So something just to take note of for the month of June, okay? To breathe and to stay grounded. So for personal and spiritual, for pile 1, what's happening in the month of June? Reach out. One more. Reach out and success and growth. Seek the truth, bottom of the deck. Pile 1, there may be moments where you might want to just kind of spend that time within. Go into a bit of hermit mode. You might feel like things aren't moving or progressing the way that you've intended it to or wanted it to. There may be a moment where, I feel like there's a moment where you make a choice, you make a decision to step out of that isolation, to step out of the sorrow, and you take things into your own hands. You decide this month, pile 1, you decide to make the shift. And for those of you that have been indecisive about something, I feel like this month, that's going to change. And you're going to walk through that door. Like, I feel like she's ripping this open and she's walking through this door. And becoming the king or queen that she's meant to be, or he's meant to be. Yeah. It's time to walk away from challenging times. This month, I feel like for you, is you're walking away from these moments, okay? And you're ready to move into your time, okay? So we're gonna end this reading with the dream card. So your final card here that's waiting for you. And your card is, find clues to help you get nearer to your dreams. Remember, the best clues are often disguised. What clues can you find today? Yeah, I feel like you're being guided today. Today, yes, and every day, but particularly I'm feeling it for this month of June, that you are being guided. So keep your eyes open and be flexible, because through that flexibility, I feel like the changes will happen for you. Okay, so pile 1, that is your reading for the month of June. Have an incredible month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. And if you liked the video, do give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to reading for you guys again. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading for this June month, the month of June, the predictions for the month of June for you. As you can see, I'm actually wearing something different because I'm filming this on another day. I was kind of done that day and needed to fill myself up, and it's been a beautiful, busy, yet challenging ride. So anyway, let's continue. Let's continue with your reading. If you picked the Tiger's Eye or pile 2, this reading is for you. We're actually going to look at that card last and get right into your reading. And we're going to start off with major themes for you. So for the month of June, let's see what June's themes are for you. So for pile 2 collective spirit, their major themes for the month of June. Thank you. We have passion. I love that. You are being lit up this month, pile 2. We also have physical health. And then lastly, we have action. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is personal boundaries in reverse. I'm just going to place that right here. And let's get started. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be lit up this month, pile 2. And I feel like it's going to be more so of a heart awakening. It may start off as a heart awakening. Let me correct myself. And I feel like it's going to expand. So you're going to feel this energetically, in a sense of lots of downloads, lots of energy in your body. And it makes sense because, you know, we've had a lot of those solar flares happening that's impacting us from the inside out. It's really important because I'm really getting that electrical for you, like the electricity, the electrical, the lightning, the nervous system. That aspect of you, that element of you is going to be amplified. And so for some of you, you may feel more of like that charge, like that inspiration, the passion, okay? For others of you, I feel like there's just going to be, It depends on what you're focusing on. That's the thing. Like, I'm stopping because it's like it depends on what you're focusing on and your path and your journey. But the overall picture of this theme is, as you're expanding, you may feel or see some blocks along your journey this month. Okay? They're not as significant and powerful as you are. You're so much more than these obstacles. You're just kind of gliding through it. All right? Some of you may have to kind of move around it. Some of you are sprinting and jumping over it. They're showing it from a few different angles here. But regardless, you're going through this heart expansion. Your energy field is opening up. All right. So you may feel, especially with the physical health, some sensitivities in the body. You're being asked to really take care of your body this month and make those changes, especially with the 5 there, right? Make some changes in your physical health or physical routine that you may have been holding off on. Now's the time, because I feel like you already know what needs to be changed. This month is a month of actively, especially with the action card, making those changes. Okay. Also with the physical health, yeah, it's really about nurturing yourself this month and giving yourself that space that you need to nurture yourself. Also, what I'm getting with the physical health is going your own way. And how is that connected to physical health? I don't know. You know, it could be just not giving in to peer pressure. It could be just choosing something different for yourself than, you know, the old ways, the old paths. Because as I've said in previous readings, the old way no longer works, or may not work as well. It's because that's being dissolved and there's a new approach or a new support system that's now available to us as a collective. And for you, Pile 2, I feel like it's time to walk into that. There's an invitation for you this month to really walk into that and have greater balance in your reality by giving more to yourself and just maybe saying no a little bit more to the external world. You'll know if that feels right for you. So with the action card here, yes, this is a time of action, but perhaps in a different way. That's what I'm getting with the 3 above. 3 being about creation, creativity. And so this month for you is a theme of, and I feel like you're going to get that, the action, the ability to express yourself and be more front and center in your life. You're going to get that as a result of, you know, that inner charge, that inner glow up that's happening, and giving yourself that TLC. It's going to create this shift in your flow that's going to allow, I don't know, it's like you're opening up to creativity, a different way of expressing yourself. Different pathways are opening up to you that's allowing you to spread and stretch out. So, and I'm hearing it's allowing you to dance in a new way. This month is a month of you, honestly, even just based on all of this, is a month of you dancing in a new way. However, there is some discipline that will be required for you this month because, again, it's about balance. It's about harmony. And for you this month, there may be moments that get really exciting, that you may want to just kind of take that leap and just go full to another extreme. But there's like, not a warning, but this is just like a reminder for you to just remember your center, remember the balance, remember your harmony, your inner harmony. Okay. All right. So that's that. I feel like I kind of talked about it already. So, you know, sorry, this is a little different than pile 1, but we're just going to go with it. Because I kind of want to go into, let's just go with it. Let's see what other messages want to come through. Pile 2, I hope you're hanging in there because these are wild times. So, but I feel like you really are doing, like, this month is such a great month of expansion for you. So here we also have the Strength in reverse. What else do you want to say for pile 2? Okay, Spirit Guide. Bottom of the deck is reconciliation. Some things to take note of for you this month, because I know I said a lot of good things. Some things to take note of for you with the Strength card being in reverse is, I feel like during this month, as you're lighting up, you're going through your glow up. Remember how I talked about there may be some obstacles popping up for you, or they're not really obstacles, they're just some things in your field, in your environment, in other words, that's not serving you, okay? And, well, is no longer serving you. And so there's something that's going to become clear for you this month, all right? If it hasn't already. If it hasn't already, it will become clear as to some baby steps that need to be taken to make some changes that better support you and better nourish you. For those of you that already see those things, those weaknesses, but you have yet to change them, you'll start to get the motivation this month to make the changes. Okay? We got Strength in reverse, and that to me is like the weakness. And those weaknesses are coming up. And you may find, know this, okay? Please know this. Just because it's coming up, it doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you, because we get so hard on ourselves. We get so bloody hard on ourselves in this journey. And it's like, no, man, like, come on. This is rough stuff. Like, this is tough stuff that we have to undergo, especially if you're paying attention to all the crap that's around you. When you know where the obstacles are, you just got to clean it up. Right? And I know it's so much easier for me to say right now. Totally, I get it. But the reason why I'm saying this is you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing to feel bad about. It's like, and this isn't even really a weakness. What this is just showing you is what's still in your field that's preventing you from really expanding. That's it. That's it. There's no label beyond that. Okay, so please don't be hard on yourself this month as you navigate it, because there's an aspect of you, I don't know, there's different aspects of you that are reconciling. There's parts of you that are coming back together where maybe you've been like torn. Maybe you've been arguing with yourself in the head. Maybe you've been just putting yourself down. Look at that. Bam, like holy crap. Like you got reconciliation, and look at them there, and then coming into balance. You're coming into balance. Give yourself permission this month to feel peace. Coming into balance. Peace is a key for you, pile 2, because in that moment of peace, you are in greatest harmony. And this isn't rationalizing peace. This is feeling it in your physical body, energetically, in movement, just feeling it. Yeah. This is about your physical vessel. This is about your physicality this month, pile 2, and you're really grounding your harmony in physical reality. Really strong, powerful month for you for movement, okay? So, where are we going next? Let's go into the practical life of our reality, yeah? I guess it's practical, although I think this is practical, but whatever. So let's get into first, as far as with June predictions, what is happening in career and finances? We got 2 cards. It says change your focus, hopeless and helpless. Bottom of the deck here is embrace. You know what? I'm going to move this up a little more. I hope you can see all this. Okay, So we have change your focus, we have helpless and hopeless, bottom of the deck is embrace. Yeah, like I said, the way you've been doing things has worked so far, but now you're moving into a time that works even better. The sun is rising, follow the sun. So with respects to career though, pile 2, change is near. This month with career and finances, I feel like you're going to be taken down a different pathway. And it's a pathway that works better for you. And yes, I said this before, but this is with respects to career and finance. And you see, I don't know if you can see, but the birds there, right there. And notice how it's in alignment with the brain. It's like follow that state of peace, because I feel like there may be some worry that may be coming up for you with respects to finances. And you're being asked to just focus on peace, because there's going to be some changes happening in your finance that's going to help you expand, embrace. I believe this is the World card. It's like you're at this completion part of your journey where you've done things one way, you're moving into a time of doing something in a newer fashion. And I think it's one that brings you greater balance. So with career, there may be some things that you felt were aligned that really aren't as aligned and supportive for this next phase of your journey. And you'll start to feel those things dissipate. As they do, don't panic, don't fret, embrace the change. Embrace the change. For some of you, you're going to be getting some ideas that's going to be giving you that charge, that passion, that inspiration to move forward. Again, for you, pile 2, it's about balance. Not about charging ahead, but really remembering or giving yourself, oh, I just realized, maybe I shouldn't show that. Giving yourself that space, giving yourself that time. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, giving yourself that space and time to shift your perspective. I think that makes sense. I don't know, because I went back to here. So maybe change your focus was me. For me, I don't know. But this is a time for you with respects to career of focus. Focusing on the things that you want and releasing the things that don't. And I know it's hard to release it, but shifting your focus. Yes, you see this one and it really sucks. Okay, but I'm going to focus here and keep focusing. And as you do, the periphery, the worries and the fears or the problems in the periphery will start to dissolve. The energy is so much higher. You're being asked to embrace what is available to you that lights up your heart. So overall, some changes may happen in your career or finances. I don't know. It's like with this and this, it's like follow your heart, follow your inspiration this month. It's going to lead you somewhere that's very prosperous. Okay. So that's that for career. Let's move on. And we are going to move on to, what are we going to move on? Relationships. Let's do relationships. Okay. Clarifier, please. Relationships for June. What's going on? All right. All right. So we have success and growth in reverse. Okay, we got balance in reverse and we have release. It's not a release, it's a coming together. Where something has not been working before, you're going to find new growth this month. Okay, with respects to relationships. You're being asked not to push things this month and allow things, be patient and to allow things to develop as they need to. And it'll be easy to do this as you create harmony and peace within yourself, okay? And fill yourself up. But there's something that's growing that you may or may not see. Regardless, it's growing, okay? You're being asked not to push anything with respects to relationships and just allow yourself to be in harmony, because there's a coming together that's happening for you that's going to be so powerful. And this could be a relationship like a significant other. This could be the relationship with yourself. Or a family member. But it's like where a relationship wasn't working before, or relationships weren't working before, some of them will start to work now. And others will be released. And it's because, or they'll like kind of disappear, or they'll just fade away, or there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, it's like something that's been long overdue. That's all I have to say about that. This has been long overdue, and you're shedding that old. So as some people choose to leave you at this point, pile 2, I know it really sucks and it's disappointing. Know that it was just a part of your last chapter, because you're releasing the old. You're releasing that old chapter, that old narrative, that old chapter, all of it. And as you do, everything that was connected to that old way is going. Be patient with the changes. And also there's an interesting message here for you, Paul, too. It's like, watch your connections. Watch the balance between the connections. Interesting, because I feel like you're going to see something you've not seen before, and it could be the dynamic of the relationship between you and that person or those people, or there's just something in it. Just watch. Okay, so that is for relationships, pile 2. And then lastly, personally, although I feel like I covered it, but we're going to do it again for pile 2. Personally, thank you. We got balance upright. Hell yeah, balance upright. Can I do it again? All right. No, we're going to leave it. He pulled out. Observe. See, look at that. Observe. Honestly, pile 2, I feel like this is a real, like you got the 2s in reverse, you got 14, and you got 12. A lot of 2s. 2s might be significant for you this month. Look out for the 2s. I feel like they're reminding you of your balance in your present moment. Because I feel like when you're in that present moment, like you're just going to see everything. And even by seeing everything, to some degree, it's going to give you like greater peace and awareness and empowerment this month, pile 2, okay? Because there's this coming together. There truly is, like, there's a coming together, and you're going to be seeing where you've been balanced, where you haven't been balanced, where you've been balanced, where you haven't been balanced. Do not be hard on yourself. This is pretty cool to see this stuff and to know that, wow, this stuff exists. Like, you start to see the patterns and how things are connected and how you've manifested certain things. And because you now see that, I feel like there's something in this that's going to inspire you to make changes and to create a new dance in your reality. Okay? So we're going to end. Actually, we're not going to end. We're almost done. But I'm going to pull an animal guide for you for the month. So which animals are significantly working with you for the month of June. So for pile 2, please, Spirit, pile 2 collective, what spirit animals working with them? I'm excited. Oh, I like it. Koi fish, Spirit, there is always enough. I love that. So with the koi spirit here coming out, a couple things with this card. I'm being automatically drawn to that color orange. The orange representing that sacral chakra, sacral chakra. And then the yellow with the solar plexus. This month of June, relationships is really significant for you. And I feel like you're going to see where you've been settling in aspects of your life, pile 2, and where you really want to take it with respects to your emotions and your experiences. Koi fish, or fish in general, I feel like are going to be a key for you. It's like going with the flow and following that route of prosperity. And the prosperity, not necessarily being the monetary aspect, but more the prosperity of the soul, okay, of that passion, of that soul. See, and then notice how the colors are similar too. Or maybe they are to me, but they're similar. So that green, that heart chakra, and just following the stream that heart chakra wants to go. Because like here, and then we come down to the green, something's coming together. You may not see the results this month, pile 2, but something is definitely coming together for you. One more spirit animal. No. One more spirit animal for pile 2 spirit. One more spirit animal. Okay. We have the eagle. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of things because the eagle flies high. They fly high. And you know what? I heard this in another reading and I can't remember the reader, and I'm so sorry, but she said something I found was really interesting. She said the hawk or the eagle flies high, and when they wait until they see their prey. They don't quickly jump and take the leap at the first opportunity. They wait, and when the perfect opportunity comes, they swoop right in and they take it. So there may be something in there for you, but also what I'm getting with this card is the eagle is paying attention. It pays attention. It's still, it's innately still as it pays attention to the world around you. Observe this month, pile 2, because you'll know as you stay in that state, that present state in the moment, there will be a moment you'll know, and you'll know when to pounce. You'll know when to go for it. It'll just be innate. It'll be reflex for you. You're coming together this month. So, oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna end with a dream card. Any last messages that Spirit wants you to know? And it says here, if this was your last day alive, what would you have done differently? You still have the chance to do things differently. Beautiful. This is a month of doing things differently. And I think it's a really important question, right? Because I feel like that's what's going to light up our heart. Your heart. Anyway, so pile 2, that is your reading for the month of June. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was of value to you. If you did, do give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to reading for you guys again. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye, guys. Hey there, pile 2, or sorry, pile 3. Hi there, pile 3. Welcome to your June predictions. Let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through. Just an FYI, if you've watched the intro, I'm wearing a different shirt. It's because, well, I'm filming this on a different day. So let's get into it. Into your reading for pile 2, we are going to pull this card last, okay? And we're going to start with the major themes for you for the month of June. So for pile 3 collective, what are their major themes, Spirit? Okay. So we have visualize in reverse. We have family in reverse. Try that again. Are we taking it? Yes, we are. We have presence in reversed, intelligence. Okay, interesting, 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 interesting. Because these are connected. So we're going to start off with here, visualization. So for you, pile 3, one of the major themes for you is grounding. And I think I said this before, but I'm not sure. Anyway, for one of the other groups, but for you, it's grounding, and grounding from different senses. Just the overall theme for you is about grounding this month, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot that may be shifting around you, and there's going to be some opportunities opening up for you this month. But with the visualization here, I feel like one of the themes is like this is a month where you really take certain things you've been thinking about and taking them and making them a physical thing or a physical reality. There's a birthing that's happening this month. There is something that's manifesting. If you hear the noise out there, please excuse it. It is annoying. It's been like this all day for the last week, and I'm trying not to be triggered by it. Anyway, so then I'm being drawn to the word belonging. With the family card being in reverse here, one of the themes for you is this sense of, it's so similar. It's similar to pile 2 in a sense of it's a coming together. But for you, it's a coming together of yourself. And a greater connection with spirit. And coming into this flow, this co-creative experience with spirit. All right, that's what I'm getting here with the family card. And that's maybe how they're connected, where you're having this co-creative experience with spirit and then taking it into action. It's a very powerful place to be. And it takes intelligence where you've maybe had a lot of intelligence and knowledge and education, right? Like stuff. Really taking it into action this month. Again, grounding is key for you, because it's through the moments. I'm hearing the magic of the moment that change will occur for you. You got the 44 here in reverse, and you got the 40. Spirit's really helping you through this month, pile 3, and it's not because you need it. It's because you guys are building a greater connection to each other this month, a more conscious connection to each other. So again, grounding is key. Okay. Anything else here? Yeah, I feel like when you are present this month, pile 3, I feel like there's certain moves that you got to make, whether it's in career, school, or, certain decisions that you got to make. It'll be very clear. It'll be very evident to you what moves need to be made this month. There's no indecisiveness this month. That is, if you're present. Okay, in the head, who knows? But in the present moment, physically, I feel like you're very aware, because also some things that have been in the dark for you, pile 3, are coming to light. Things are coming into focus for you this month. It's a real beautiful month for you. I feel like it's a real beautiful month for you. So let's take it a little further. So for pile 3, for June predictions, what else do they need to know about this month? Okay. Transformation. Love it. One more card, please. Courage. Beautiful. Justice. Okay. Yeah, like with pile 2, there's a balancing that's happening. And you're undergoing this transformation, this new way of doing things, this new way of being. It's been a process, and it's been requiring you to purify in different ways. Drink lots of water this month, pile 3, because you're still cleansing out some old stuff. Again, some things that have been in the dark are coming to light because you're moving in a new direction. You're moving in a direction that better, I don't know, it's like it's more open, it's more expansive for you. Your third eye will be activated this month, pile 3, and that third eye of yours knows the way, okay? The question is whether or not you're going to doubt it. Well, that's not really the question, but that's the question I'm posing to you now. And as you stay in the present, it's going to be clear. It's going to be clear. But courage may need to be required for you this month, from you this month, because it's like you're doing things in a different way. It's not like it's backwards. It's just different. Maybe it's backwards, but it's different from, you know, what you were doing before. So it's going to require a little bit of faith this month from you, pile 3. But it's good. This is good stuff because there's an aspect of you, like, I feel like you've been through the ringer and you've been put like a diamond. You've been put through a lot of pressure and you're moving through that. And you're now being given opportunities to really shine, But it's going to require courage. And those opportunities will be present, in the present moment. They are gifts. Okay? What else? Yeah. With the mind, pile 3. With your mind, I feel like those rough edges, maybe like those judgments you may have had about certain things or people, or like, I don't know, where you may have been like a little bit more structured or rigid with certain ways of thinking, that's shifting. If you're staying present this month, I feel like there's some sort of new growth in the way that you're looking at things and experiencing life. And as you stretch out more and more into this newness, it's not like you're tested. Okay, please know this. I hate it when people say that you're tested because you're not. It's all energy. It's all chemistry, physics. Well, physics. When it comes to the quantum, it's like, okay, well, you stretch out a little bit. What's going to not match you, you may collide or you might repel, and then those that match will be attracted. So as you're stretching out, you're, like I said in the intro, it's like atoms. You're stretching out. You may push against another atom. There's nothing. This is just a part of the process of the transformation and the rebalancing that's happening for you. Stay focused, trust your path. Okay? And everything is perception. How do you choose to see it? Because it's like you're walking out of the confinements of your past this month, pile 3, right? You're staying focused, you're walking through it, and then you're walking into something new. And the newness, is it this month? It can be this month. You're so close. It's like you can see it, you can feel it. And it's like it's on the other side of this like tension that you may be feeling. Okay? And so it's like as soon as you get through this other side, I feel like you're just going to see this whole new world, like in Aladdin. And you don't want me to sing right now. I really want to, but I'm not going to sing. A whole new world. So let's continue. Let's get into the different areas of your life and how it's going to be impacted in this month. So we're going to start with career and finances for pile 3 for the month of June. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Clarifier. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, open up. Yeah, see? Opening up. As you stretch, I feel like with career and finances, there's an opportunity that's being posed to you this month. Open to the possibilities. And it's like, some of you might have that fear popping up like, oh crap, what if something happens? What if this happens? Or you may have other people around you that's like, you know, in your ear about stuff. But this experience is about you and your hearts wanting to expand. With the opportunity beckons here in reverse. You're going to see, because again, you're going through this transformation of where the instability lies. Where you've been holding on too tight to some things and where you need to let go. Interesting. And there's something here with the infinity sign. Right there, right there. There's a rebalancing or a balancing of emotions happening for you this month. And you might be like, well, how is that impacting my finances? You'd be surprised. Because you got two heart cards here, okay? With this. You got two heart cards, two cups here. And it's about the emotions. And I noticed that. Like, have you ever noticed that when I'm happy, I have money? When I'm miserable, I don't have money or abundance. You know, I don't know if you've noticed that. I've noticed that. And so for me personally, but with you, it's like you're coming to this change. You're in this new beginning of setting things straight, choosing different things that really support you on a grander level. So trust this transformation and take that leap of faith when things come to you. Okay, again, follow your heart, right? Because I feel like with respects to like, I don't know, because I feel like you may meet somebody or meet somebody or like a community or something, or have an opportunity to meet someone with some sort of event that's going to help stretch you out, that's going to help crack you open in ways that maybe you haven't before, or that have been pretty blocked from like different situations in the past. Are you ready to open up to new experiences, Pile 3? Because that's going to lead to greater heights in career and finances for you. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here with these cards. But this is important. I feel like this what I was just talking about is so important, because it's like you got the 7, which to me represents spiritual growth, and the 4, which is firm foundations, right? And even spirit, you know. And then we have an 11, 7-11. Pay attention this month, Pile 3. Pay attention. There's something really key coming in for you, or like some sort of lesson or learning or experience that wants to be shown to you this month. Okay, now let's continue on. We're going to get into relationships. So for Pile 3 Collective for June, what do they need to know with respect to relationships this month? What's up with relationships? We got Believe and Succeed, Clarifier, Base Chakra, okay, Master, in Upright. Yeah, again, like heart blockages. You got some heart awakening, heart opening happening for you this month, okay? There's some blockages in the heart that's going to be shown to you, okay? And this is being shown to you because, well, it's impacting how you're walking in the world in your relationships. Now, if there's some sort of relationship you've been waiting for, well, you're going to see why it's not showing up this month, or why it has not been showing up for you. You got like a 6-1-6 or a 9-1-9. You're clearing out the last pieces of the clutter, Pile 3, with respects to relationships. You're being asked to believe and succeed. You're being asked to believe, act as if this month with respects to relationships. Because ideally you want to open up your heart, Pile 3, and shine it to the world and just be happy. But it's like you've been holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself into this neat little beautiful box. And again, a month of expansion. Expansion is your word this month. That and grounding and presence. Okay? And I feel like you're going to be opening up. You're going to be given divine insight here as to how to open up. With the base chakra clarifier, with the believe and succeed. Yeah, act as if this month. Because there is a ship coming in for you. But there's almost like this fear that it's not really going to show up. Act as if. This is a month of faith. This is seriously for you a month of faith, trusting your vision, being present and watching that magic unfold. You have the intellect, you have the knowledge, you know all of this stuff. But this is a month of embodying it. Oh, you're clearing out the clutter, Pile 3. You're clearing out the clutter. Okay. So we're going to continue with personal. I know we covered it. We're going to keep going with it again. I didn't even really shuffle. Can we please do that again? So personally, for Pile 3, any additional messages for June? Thank you. We have heal. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Solar plexus. Beautiful. Teach. This is a really like important part of your journey, Pile 3. This is like, it's setting the tone for something that's going to happen later. It's like a building block for what's happening later. So this month is super important for that. Like there's this unshackling, this letting go, this really just spreading yourself out and letting go of the shackles that bind you. Like, isn't that kind of like that, right? And here, like white and just allowing yourself to break free from the past and move into this divine expression of your soul. And with the solar plexus chakra here, it's like having the courage to do that, having that will and feeling empowered enough to do that. And that's why with the themes up above is just about presence and grounding and the sense of birthing something that is you. You are being birthed this month. Stay focused. This is beautiful because I feel like there's something here that's going to change in you, be ignited in you, that's going to propel you to the next phase of your journey. Another stepping stone, another step in your, excuse me, evolution. And there's something in this. Yeah, see, there's wisdom that's gained through this month that you're going to be teaching to others. Have compassion with yourself because you know this stuff doesn't make it easy. Just because you know logically what you should do, how you should do it, it doesn't make it easy to do. So be compassionate with yourself this month as you undergo this process. You got a 5 underneath, that is a 5. Okay? You can do it. Give yourself that support that you need. Okay? And presence is key. Presence is key. Okay? So we're going to continue on with the animal oracle or spirit animal oracle deck. And we're going to find out what animal spirits have your back this month. Okay? Which ones are really with you this month or helpful this month. So for Pile 3, What spirit animals are working with them this month? Okay. We're going to put here, dove spirit, be peace. With here, again, we have like the wings stretched out, right? So spreading your wings. But again, this feeling of peace. Coming back to that state of present moment without the natter in the mind and the fear and all that stuff. Like it just, you realize like in this present moment, actually everything's all good. It's okay. You know, as I remind myself this every day when I hear the noise. But seriously, there's a gift for you in the present moment, okay? And it's about, oh, sorry, I'm tongue-tied. I'm trying to express what I'm feeling and sensing with this card. It's like, being in the present moment for you is key. I know I said this before. It is key. And there's something about that and choosing peace with each step in the moment, whether you're making a decision or you're choosing a different path in your career, whatever. There's something about being in that state of peace when you make that next step that's going to just open stuff up for you. And there may be moments where you feel some fear or insecurity. And dove spirit is coming up to remind you to be peace, to choose peace. So if you see the dove animal throughout this month, that's a reminder to you, okay? So I'm gonna pull one more spirit animal for pile 3 for this month of June. That's more than, okay, so I'm gonna pull 2. So then we have frog spirit, clear out the clutter. You're going through a purification right now. You're clearing out the clutter internally. You may have to clear some out externally. But also what I'm getting with this frog is like you're leaping into a new timeline, pile 3. You really are. And so when your faith is dwindling and your patience is running thin, remember the frog spirit. I feel like the frog will show up for you, reminding you of have faith and clear out the toxic stuff around you that's preventing you from taking that leap, that's preventing you from moving forward. Because again, like it's like with the pearl, it's like that third eye will lead you. Focus on that third eye this month. Okay, and then your last one, again, we got a butterfly here. We got a butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. As much as it sucks sometimes, it is beautiful, okay, if we allow ourselves to enjoy the unfoldment. Regardless, great wisdom for you this month, pile 3, and a real big balancing that's happening. Okay, so we're going to end this reading for you with a dream card. So the final message from Spirit: instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? Stretching out this month, pile 3, you are stretching out. You have the intellect, you have the knowledge. This is a month of you stretching out. All right, fantastic. And one last point I want to say with the teach, because I keep staring at the win or lose. When we're holding on to a specific outcome, it actually pulls us back, because then we get into fear, right? And attachment, and it pulls us back. And so I feel like there's something to that with you. If you're attached to something, an outcome or whatnot, ask yourself why. Why is it so important? And if it's coming from this state of fear or love. Again, there's a clearing out this month, and a rebalancing. Okay, that's allowing you to expand and soar. It's time to stretch out, pile 3. Have an amazing month of June. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it's of value to you. And I look forward to reading for you guys again. Do you give this video a like if you like the video? Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.